Last month, there was a demonstration, reportedly over 300 people, at the Delta County School Board meeting opposing comprehensive sex education. State House Bill 1032, passed in 2019, calls for schools to adopt comprehensive human sexuality education curriculum and prohibits instruction emphasizing abstinence as the primary preventative pregnancy method available to students. The law also prohibits using shame-based or stigmatizing language or instructional tools, employing gender stereotypes, or excluding the health needs of LGBT individuals. This Thursday, Paonia-based nonprofit Learning Council is organizing a pride parade outside the next school board meeting. Alicia Michelsen joins me next to talk about why the pride parade is about more than just potential changes to district curriculum. Thanks for speaking with KVNF, Alicia.
Thanks for having me, Gavin.
A new column distributed by the Writers on the Range service this week argues discrimination against LGBTQ youth is shaping the agenda down in Cortez in Montezuma County. Are you concerned the same thing will happen here?
Yeah, I am really concerned, and that was part of the reason why I went to the school board meeting last month, was because I saw that it wasn't a concern so much against sexual health education, but they had actually called sexual health education, quote, LGBT/transgendered curriculum. I'd never heard of that kind of curriculum before, and so the fact that the focus was on LGBT/transgendered curriculum was a big red flag to me. There's a lot of misunderstanding and fear going around from the statements that I heard outside of the school board and as well as inside the public comment.
The Delta County Republican Party emailed followers over the weekend discouraging attendance at the school board meeting this week. They derisively refer to, quote, the LGBT or whatever crowd and claim your side is, quote, hoping for a confrontation. They also shared a rumor that, quote, outsiders are being brought in, and they instruct party faithful, quote, don't talk to anyone you don't know about this situation. If they are part of the press, no matter what you say, it will be twisted or taken out of context. Why do you think fear of what folks don't understand, ultimately, is such a powerful motivator right now for this local chapter of the Republican Party and for certain faith leaders?
Wow, that's a great question, and I honestly am not really sure how to answer it. Last month at the school board meeting, looking out into the crowd, I really noticed, oh, these are like neighbors, teachers, people that, I could be related to, and even though we don't really see eye to eye, we all live here together, and so I think this is a great opportunity for the community to come together and learn, come together and find solutions when we're confronted with something that we don't know about or that we have fear around, that sometimes we get defensive. So I think that some of that might be happening, but I also, in that defensiveness, I'm not sure why there's this, sort of making up of stories like that we want to confront and fight with people when, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for us to fight about an issue that is around, like teaching people about consent or teaching people about body safety, things like that. It's like, why do we fight about this? This is something that we can really talk about and probably find some common ground, because I think that both parties really are concerned about youth and are concerned about health. And I think, the more that we learn and the more that we talk to each other, the more opportunities there are for us to understand each other's perspectives and find community solutions that will really serve everybody.
What does the Learning Council want the school district to do next?
We would really love to work with the school district on this issue. We are proposing to the school board that we all co-host a community forum that could include medical professionals, some youth, include people from the CDPHE who are looking after the House Bill 191032, include some sexual health educators, include some people who from the school district who have been looking at the different sexual health education curriculums, and do have a forum where we can sort of demystify some of the concerns and questions around comprehensive sex ed, get the facts out there, and then also give folks an opportunity to have their questions answered and their concerns addressed directly by people who are working towards bringing comprehensive sex ed to not only this community, but the entire state.
That's Learning Council Executive Director Alicia Michelsen. Thanks for speaking with KVNF.
Thank you, Gavin.